right, here we are,
I have to
everybody.
plan my anger in bits.
It's happening.
It's chill. It's chilled anger. Yep.
It's happening. I didn't have push to talk on. The players are talking. Because they couldn't hear me. That's why they were talking. Anyway, welcome, everybody. Welcome to Dungeon of the Mad Mage Friday nights. If you are watching on Twitch, you are able to use your XP in the chat to affect the game this evening. And having said that, I will turn it over to our Master of Ceremonies. DM stands for...
Again, so fuck.
Fuck. Okay, fine. Fine. Go ahead, Joe.
I am Joe 813210, aka Joe Numbers, and we are playing Dungeon Mage. We finished some shit. I'm gonna have someone give me a recap, but first let's get through introductions with
Fucking
Stacy.
push to talk.
I'm Varied Fate. I'm playing Stacy, who is a half-orc fighter sage. I'm level 8, barely wounded, always survive. I own a nice manor, have some goblin minions.
It is a manor. I'm not sure how nice that thing is. Sling.
Rosh 54. I'm playing Sling. He's a high elf blade slinger and part fighter. And looking forward to the night. Last week with those Zorns was pretty epic.
Nola.
Hi everybody, I am CJ, and I'm playing Nola Vale, the Wood Elf Laser Monk tank thing with a Death Wish. Starring Charles Bronson.
No guns.
No guns.
It's Zelakar playing Walla, a tiefling warlock, and once again I plan to burn down the house. It's just what I...
Bring in the fire. Liz.
Rob Tui playing Liz, the 5th level druid, and I'm using alt-left push to talk with 38 pounds PSI.
Get some lead weight gloves or what? You just all right. So I'm not going to make Rob, but someone can volunteer to do a small recap. We can start us off.
We managed to find a way to get into this room. We had to find a dwarf of a specific, or descendant from a specific clan, and we did. And we brought him down here, and he opened this door.
And ran like a little bitch.
He did. What kind of weird ass dwarf runs from that shit? There's a bunch of Zorns who have like 3 arms, and like their entire neck was a mouth, and they tried to eat us, but we killed them. And now we got this, what we're presuming to be a puzzle of some sort to find out. And one of us is going to have to go after the dwarf, which will probably be me, because I'm the fastest.
They were Chernobyl Zorns.
Yeah, I think they're just regular ones. They just grow kind of funky. So yeah, you guys left battle, or ended battle, but right at the beginning, the dwarf that you had brought with you started running, shouting that there were monsters down in here. So you can expect at any point in time for any number of goblinoid, bugbear, all the different things that you've seen from what's his name's army. Oh, what the hell is his name? Azrok's, the Legion of Azrok, who is kind of taking over this area down here to come check out what's going on. Is there anything you guys want to do in the meantime, now that you're out of combat?
Loot the area?
If we find out that the throne is in here, we're going to have to kill all of these orcs, or these goblinoids. Just putting that out there right now.
That's why we have people with fireball. Not just one, but 2.
Yeah, except they're gonna have to come through this goddamn hallway, and you know that's not fireball. That's a line. I'm sorry, that's meta.
So
you don't have like a little flamethrower? Just funnel it.
Well, we all hide in the south side of the room, and they pour in through this way. And once there's a big group of them, then we fireball.
Yeah.
Or we go out the other way, back around,
we can't
and trap them inside this room. We
can't go out that way because we don't have the dwarf.
We should have just cut his face off and put the face on people.
Remember that Nola's good.
I am slightly good, yes.
Just cut his face off.
I do think I should run after the dwarf.
So as you kind of finish up, you can notice there are, and I'll just do another descriptor for the room, but there's a few statues that are around. The statues to the north are the ones you can see quite well, and the one next to you, both right and left. Right. Is a mostly finished statue. It's a female dwarf priest, looks to be carrying a stone censer, and a half-finished statue of a cheery dwarf girl right on the shoulders of a male dwarf. But the lower body on that one hasn't been carved yet. To the south, you see another one that looks like quite of a heavily armored dwarf, which is clashing axes with a minotaur. And then the last one is a stone block, which features some ornate, like kind of dwarven scroll work, but it looks to be forming in the likeness of maybe a brazier, but it's like I said, mostly um, non-complete. The rest of the blocks in here look to be complete solid granite blocks, as though they were not yet being worked on or had been placed in here without anything to do.
All right. I'm gonna proceed north out into this hallway. Do I see any goblinoids coming?
You don't see any goblinoids, but around the right corner, you see both the dwarf and Lurkana, she's kind of chasing him along, and they meet you at the door.
Yep. Oh, good, you found them. We're alive. No thanks to you. Beat the things. I don't recommend going in there because there are traps, which we found out the hard way.
Lurkana's and the dwarf, you know, thank you or good job for surviving. Too bad we couldn't be out of any assistance, but the dwarf seems fairly confident. His ability to see and check out traps within dwarven worked areas. Lurkana's just quite
Come on in here then.
Lurkana's just quite curious to see what is actually in the room, given they have not been able to enter it.
Yeah. I'll motion for the dwarf to go on in and help out with that. Yeah, there's some statuary. Looks like there's going to be like a room full of statues. Only about 4 of them have any work done on them. We're still searching it thoroughly though.
By the way, there's a soft spot in the hole right just there. I hope I just tell him just as he's getting to.
He has been stepping wide of it now, seeing that. Yeah, that's obviously a trap door.
Rude.
Yes, Stacy.
What?
The dwarf begins to kind of snoop around the area as Lurkana enters the room. She just kind of stands there and looks at a few things as the dwarf begins walking around the room and checking things out.
Sling's
Yeah.
going to keep an eye on both of them in case they pick something up that should be ours since we did the battle.
I want to take a full turn around this statue up here.
Okay. That's the one that looks like a female dwarf priest, which is carrying a stone censer. It looks like fine craftsmanship on a statue.
Which of the statues has the scroll work on it? It's by a brazier, you said?
Not by a brazier. It has the very faintest, like if this was worked significantly more, it would likely be maybe a brazier.
Hey, Tom Knapp, 1976. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Read any of the scroll work. I can.
Welcome to the stream. Oh, Diraj's dogs.
Yeah, there's nothing I mean, it's ornate. It's not
Alright.
words. Anyone else doing anything?
I was gonna go around the room and just check the walls, see if there's anything there written on them or any other kind of markings indicating work that wasn't finished or whatever.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Liz
With
is
the log?
Liz is going to
Go ahead.
stand in what she thinks is the center
Okay,
and make a survey just by looking in all directions.
sounds good.
This
Uh,
was one of
go
the
ahead.
statues that was mostly dead.
Yep.
Not quite, but mostly dead.
Correct.
Fine work. Is this some of your people's doing?
The dwarf just responds, it must have been. No one but American would have been able to open that door, obviously. Lorcana kind of comes over and checks out the handiwork or the dead things, kind of giving them a kick. She's not familiar with these things, but she will start chatting up Stacy on how the battle went. What were their actions? What did they do? How did you combat it?
Well, we hit it with our weapons until it bled, and then it stopped moving. Yeah, that's
She
her entire explanation for
Yeah,
everything.
she then turns and goes to talk to Liz.
Oh no.
She shouts out to Liz and just refers to as a lizard. Uh, your your friend over there is not too bright, I see. But can you give me a sense of the tactics of these monsters? If any come back, I'd sure like to have my men prepared.
Yes, these monsters will open up their giant mouths and try to eat you. They have huge gaping mouths that are on the tops of their heads. And so avoid the teeth and the mouth. And all we did was bash them as hard as we could. And that seemed to work.
Hit it till it stops. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's what I said. That's what I said.
I tried to say exactly what you said, but with different words.
She's obviously annoyed with both of you.
Uh-huh.
Liz,
Nola, you don't notice anything obscure or I mean this is obviously worked stone, very similar to the hallways that are worked stone rather than like carved out.
yeah.
Smooth surfaces. Uh, fairly tall ceiling, probably like 30-40 feet up. Um, but yeah, nothing odd about the walls themselves.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Lurkana really doesn't see anything of worth or value. She congratulates you for not dying, and hopes you leave the doors open around here. We can always use more area for additional men for the Legion. She bids you farewell.
And Sling's gonna tell the dwarf, "Hey, can you open the door to the south there in case we want to exit that way? We're thinking of heading out that way."
Oh yeah, he'll head down, place his hand against the door, and it swings in
All
and
right.
open.
What did the Kana want? I asked Liz.
She wanted to know how we killed the monsters.
Lost you.
She wanted to know how we killed the monsters.
Oh. Did you tell her about the whole like melding into stone thing?
No.
Cool. I'm all right with that.
The dwarf, uh, I'm not sure who he has spoken to. I think Nola would probably be the one he has spoken to the most.
Probably.
He beckons you over and says, "I didn't want to say anything with her here, but you're definitely going to want that. And he points to that particular stone.
Oh, all right. I will head over that way.
It itself looks nothing different than any other piece, but the dwarf walks over and he says, "Just knock on it." And as you rap on it, and then he rap on a different one, that one's definitely hollow.
Okay.
He says it's probably not wise to do anything to it while someone could see. He goes, but that's, if I'm right, looking at the base of that, and it's likely your throne. There's quite the old legend about how the dwarves found and repaired it, but had to end up sealing it up, and I
really?
believe it to be the throne itself.
Please close the doors, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, sure. And he'll kind of take 10 minutes or so and make sure the doors are both closed.
I've got a pickaxe on me. I'll hand it to Nola.
I don't think you
Gentle.
want to be breaking that, man.
Yeah.
You think
Calm
it's
down.
like a magic?
As you take the pickaxe out, the dwarf kind of screams back at you. I thought I told you to leave it be.
Yeah. Don't touch it.
Just be gentle. Don't damage it.
So I will gently try to push it aside. Not super
What's
strong.
your
I got a 10.
I'll assist him. By 8. We need some muscle over here. Liz?
All right.
So with the two, both Nola and Sling, all of your might, you are able to barely push this thing, maybe about 2 feet.
All right.
Knowing that if this was a completely solid piece of granite, that would not have moved.
All right, and there's nothing beneath it, like it's not covering a doorway.
Babinsky, thanks for the
There's
host.
just stone worked floor below it.
All right, so it's okay. So he was saying that the stone's probably inside of this thing.
Yeah, the legend that he'll kind of explain further, but the legend is that the dwarves located this throne, this elven throne, and repaired it, but we're stuck down here without any way out, and in order to hide it, sealed it within stone.
Okay.
So, remind me, were we supposed to try to get that thing back to that guy, or just tell him where it was?
I think but should you find it under mountain, it would please the elves to know of the north to know it survived. So I think if whenever we go back up, we tell someone exactly where it is, um, and then maybe we can try to figure out a way to like teleport it out of here or otherwise transport it. The trick is finding a way to get it out without the the goblinoids knowing, or just finding a way to kill the goblins.
I do have enlarge reduce. Let me see how long that lasts. I think it's like 1 minute, so we'd have to run fast. Or put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, that's gonna burst a bag of holding, though.
Well, you
It's
can
too
put big
big.
stuff in there, right? Or is it size? I think it goes in another dimension, right? And then we can.
They've got bag of holding has size and weight limits.
And then I can.
500 pounds, maybe.
Yeah, I can reduce it again, and we can pull it out, and then enlarge. I can stop concentrating and back to normal size once we get the block of.
I think we can just
stone.
leave it here.
Go get him and bring him down.
Doesn't Does anyone have any parchment or something I can draw on?
You can borrow my book here for a sec.
Yeah, I have a parchment and a pen. Yep.
I'm gonna make a rough sketch. Basically, of how these stones are situated around the
Mm-hmm.
statue, and kind of take that page and like blow it dry and then carefully fold it up. And I'm gonna indicate this block in that drawing as well.
Okay.
It's kind of a means to explain which block might have the stone.
Yeah, and we'll move it back to its original position so it doesn't. It's not obviously been moved or stand out.
Yeah, and check the floor to make sure we didn't scrap it too much.
Sounds good. Should be all right.
So I feel like we need to escort our dwarf friend back out of here.
Yeah.
Don't you think it would be safest if he didn't get to talk to too many people before we could?
Yeah. I mean, if you guys don't mind burning another 20 gold, we can just go do that now.
Where were the elves that were asking about it located?
It was Volo was asking about it in the
Oh, okay.
Yawning Portal, but the elves of the north will want to know about this. He might know someone we can reference, and he'll have more work for us. So that's 3 good things. Also,
We
eats.
We should have our dwarf friend lock these doors after we go out so that
Yeah.
the goblinoids can't get in here.
They're
But
both
then when we
closed.
come back,
Yeah.
we're gonna need his hand, so we should take his hand.
No.
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 We'll just bring him back.
Yes.
The elves will know that they need a dwarf.
So we'll just have him on retainer for his hand.
He can hang at the mansion.
Our job was just to find it. We found it. We will report its location, and then we'll see what happens from there. I believe the doors are both closed, so let's go ahead and just use the south exit, and then we'll close that once we leave, and then we can make our way out.
I like it.
Let's do it.
So you're heading out the south?
Yeah.
Yeah, the door's gonna lock the north door with his hand, and then after we pass through the south door, he's gonna lock it behind us.
Sounds good. Then what are you guys up to?
We're heading back to the surface. So we're gonna head north here, and then through town, and then back up.
As you're heading back up, Lorcana stops and asks where you're going, understanding or thinking that you're probably heading back to the surface or escorting your guest back up.
Yeah.
We need to take our guest back to the surface.
She said, while you're up there, you really should, and she'll speak to the dwarf about this. I imagine your people might want some of that stonework in. He would agree, and she'd ask, well, it's on our level, and we would be more than willing to part with it for some gold and supplies for the Legion. He looks to your group.
We can pass the word along.
Yeah, we'll let the dwarves know. And if they give us a response, we'll give it back to you.
Sounds good.
All right.
She then walks over to a group of hobgoblins, speaks to them briefly, and they head south.
Okay.
You guys continue on up. And then, are you guys going to go up top with him, or just send
Yeah.
him up?
Yeah, we'll go up with him.
Yep.
Did we
So-
get XP for the Zorns, or I can't remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go up, take at least a short rest, and then find Volo and let him know what's up.
XXP, that's Zorn XP.
Also, mention to Volo that the people that kind of own that level are willing to let us take things out of there for a price. So you might want to come with some funds when you want to pick that thing up.
All right, so you guys head back up. You guys can all deduct
Yep.
10 gold for getting up, and someone's got to pay the dwarf's way as well.
I'll get it.
And you are able to meet with Volo within the Yawning Portal Inn. And the dwarf will be able to confirm your story with Volo. Look back around here.
And I'll hand over the drawing as well.
I like
so
do drawings.
he'll confirm. You, of course, you locked this up then.
Yes.
Yeah, and we let him know that we brought one of the dwarves like this one down to open the doors. It's a requirement.
I think they maybe sent some of their goblins to guard it, but
Well, as long as sounds as though as long as we're willing to help their cause, it really shouldn't be a big deal.
indeed.
I probably wouldn't be the one to do any negotiating, but he slaps the back of his dwarven friend and says, "I think I have a group that has a better interest in what's down there."
Ooh.
He says he'll certainly let his elven friends know, and they should be able to expect receipt, or he'll arrange them to be able to have that acquired.
All right.
He then presents to the group there we go, a bow, quiver, and some arrows, which are silvered.
Is that right?
Those are in the party sheet.
Who is the archer?
Stacy.
Yep.
Is it a longbow or a short bow?
It's a long bow.
Yeah, baby, I can do that.
It's got elf writing on it.
Ew, ruined.
But it's silver.
Counts as silver for damage reduction and such.
I kind of think about it now.
Aw, yeah. If you hold, I think shift or control, you can tell. There you go.
Shift, yeah, I just, it slipped my mind.
He then Volo. The last thing we'll say, he's working on. He's heard of. Well, I shouldn't say it that way. He's got friends that might need some more work. The next time you've come up for a rest, he'll be able to introduce you and maybe give you some more work down there.
All right.
We can go take a rest and come back.
You guys are taking a short rest up here?
Yeah.
Just sit around for some drinks and have a good time?
Yep.
Um,
I could use a long rest. I'm out of spell slots pretty much.
You fucking long rest every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got my hut.
You fucking long rest every time.
I'll go by myself in the corner. And
Oh,
my hut
shit.
up. 4 hours.
Can't be all out of spell slots then.
Yeah, I've got 1 4th level
Banish.
and 1
you don't.
1st level.
You guys want to rest up here? Or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll take an hour in the tavern. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, have a nice beverage.
Give everyone shit. Whatever you guys want to do, just let me know.
Yeah,
You wanna
we'll
go to the
relax.
short rest?
Yeah.
Do we have anything else to do while we're up here? Do we need to go shopping or anything?
I think we did that before we went down with the dwarf.
Yeah, I think so too. But
And we didn't get any more
Since
money
we're
while we
up
were down
here.
there, so.
No, you
And
didn't get
then-
any more money. Anyone else doing anything up here?
I think after an hour, we're going to be anxious to get back down.
Durnan's quite anxious to speak to you guys about what you're doing down there. He says you come up
Oh.
often enough. You know, it's always a good tale to see what's going on down there. I've heard things are a bit more calm on the first couple of levels after you guys have been down, but we certainly lost a lot fewer adventures.
Yep.
Just 2. God damn it.
Well, losses are expected. Not everyone lives,
Yeah.
especially the weak ones.
Yeah.
We're doing, how dare you, we're doing our best, Durnan, to clear all of the area, like completely, like side to side, front to back. We're trying to get everything down there out that might be any kind of threat, and searching for treasure, obviously, so we can bring some back up, but we haven't had too much luck.
Oh, yeah, treasure's always hard to come by down there. Unless you get further down where people haven't made it, it's pretty well picked clean those first couple levels.
Pretty troubling news we hear, when we get down as far as Skullport. It seems some of the drow are planning to take over up here, so
Yeah, he'd be
you guys
interested
should
in knowing what
watch.
you have to. What have you? Yeah, I will certainly pass the word. But what the hell are you hearing?
We've heard that a House Alvrindar has designs on taking over Skullport and then possibly using it as a means to launch attacks on the surface. Xanathar is obviously against that, and also this House Azrock seems to be at least consorting with Xanathar's guild.
No, Celestian, I haven't died yet. Damn it. We haven't fought yet, though.
Bunch of goblins.
We're only
So the
doing
goblins and things are taking over the third level.
discussions.
For the most part,
Xanathar's is still running Skullport.
for the time being.
I'm standing
And,
up,
he
and
goes,
it's
I
very
might know
uncomfortable.
someone that knows a little bit about the drow matters.
That'd be handy.
I will. I'll see what I can find out, but certainly pass along the bad news. Keep doing good work down there. You might just save the city. Who knows? Try not to die.
We're working on it. And as for us coming up so frequently, it's because we don't have a healer, I say, slowly looking at Liz.
Yeah.
What? Say that again to my face. What?
Because we don't have a healer.
I just didn't hear you, is all.
He kind of looks at the group. He says, "Yeah, most groups bring like one of these, like a religious person, like
Yeah.
a cleric.
We had a paladin. He didn't last long.
Yeah.
What's the matter? You guys couldn't protect your paladin?
He's supposed to be the tank. That's a paladin's job.
He's supposed to be a tank when he's 3 levels below the party.
By his choice.
So you are able to finish your long rest, share some information with them.
Long rest?
Durnan kind of
Short rest.
presents the standard ale that they've got in the there for
All right,
drinks.
now I'm gonna
He
sit
doesn't
down
charge
again.
you on this one since you shared some information that's worth passing along.
God damn, I should have stopped by and gotten more.
Hey, Stacy, did you want to throw some hit die? We just had a short rest.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
With that, are you guys heading back down?
Yeah.
Yep.
And where are you going?
To die.
Yeah, well, that's a given.
We want to go back to level 4?
Yeah.
Still down there? Yeah.
Because that's the last of 3. We just did everything.
Yep.
Okay. I'll throw you at the start of
Well,
4, and you
technically
guys
we
can go from there.
didn't dig up the stuff the ghosts were, hovering around. Not that I, am encouraging us to, just making that
Well,
up.
we'll wait until we have a cleric.
Never.
Rob will never make a cleric. So unless one of us dies or we hire one.
As mentioned, I'm working on it.
So 4th level again, quite a lot of mushrooms. Looks to be more non-workstone, all sorts of like cave systems. See stalagmites, stalactites, and mushrooms.
We still have the dwarf with us, or no?
No, we left him upstairs.
Okay, so that's just okay. Remind
Actually,
me,
now
though.
I'm kind of curious. What would it?
Hire a cleric.
Yeah, or even an acolyte, somebody from a local temple.
Probably
novice
cash.
who doesn't know anything. Yeah.
Yeah,
how
I'd have
much
to. I'd have to figure that out. I don't know.
Maybe over break.
Maybe between sessions.
See what he did? He didn't let you bully him into doing it on break.
Remind me,
But he
we've
didn't
been
say-
down here and we met the crazy alchemist guy. Was he in that first bubble or the second one after? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, he's in that one there. There was an Etten over this way, and then you guys had last ended in that very far right, and I put a little pin. There was a gate that you did not open. One of those it built into the stone.
Yeah, one of those
as
teleportation
a
gates.
funny looking motif type thing. Yep.
Yep. I kind of want to go that way and explore where that goes.
Good as any.
Yep,
I'll
I'm
throw
in.
you over close to there, and you guys can figure it out. The cave system continues to the north. It tees off a little bit, and you see the other end of the collapsed hallway or collapsed cavern. And then again, it continues to the north, and then opens up into a larger room that you can see. The ceiling in that room is about 30 feet. The cave system eventually starts sloping down about 20 feet as the cavern narrows.
I don't like it.
Stalagmites, stalactites, and some mushrooms around the area. You do see on the far end one of those kind of this isn't so much a portcullis as this is a cave system, but there is a fairly well blocked off way to the north.
Babunsky, I'm on my own with you? What the hell does that mean?
Oh my god. If I got a copper piece every time you said I don't.
I don't like a lot of things. I'm sorry. Have you been down here before? It's awful. Everything's bad.
I did see that, crazy thing about someone getting eaten by a boat.
What kind of bullshit rock trap? What the hell's happening?
There's a trap made out of rocks, and you stepped in it.
Yeah, I guess I did. And now I took a point of damage.
So you walk through the stalagmites, not noticing a tripwire, which forces a few rocks to drop onto you. Thankfully, that does not do much damage whatsoever.
Did Nola do
Take
that to me,
one-
or did I do
Yeah,
it?
take one to the shoulder. Liz, you tripped that. Yeah.
Okay. I'll say, look out, everybody. There's tripwires in here. And then I'll say to Nola, you're doing a good job. Keep going.
Thank you. I'll keep a lookout for tripwires now as I go along.
And I will
Sounds good.
specifically try to follow the footsteps that Nola takes so as not to have that happen again. I didn't like it too much.
Sounds good. As you round the corner over there, you do start to sense, or you do see, not sense, um, that looks rather webby, spidery. They're not very thick, but you see them start picking up. The ceiling continues to be 20 foot tall or so, stalagmites, stalactites all over the place.
Voila!
What?
Webs!
Let's burn up.
Burn them up!
At this point, yeah, they're too sparse to really do any good for damage on there. Or you can throw a bonfire, I assume.
Right.
Okay, so you can certainly throw a bonfire and get as big of a grouping of them as you can, but it doesn't go very far. Maybe spreads 5 or 10 feet into a small grouping.
Yep.
Nola, as you now step up close to Voila, you notice her legs straddle another tripwire. So as she throws that bonfire forward, she actually trips the rock slide that falls upon her.
Yep.
Causing some damage and a bit of noise as the rocks continue to tumble. No one else is really at risk there.
You guys are making a lot of noise and not really paying attention to where you're walking.
The noise
Oh no.
causes a giant spider to see what the hell's going on. That and the burning webs. You can all roll initiative as the spider launches out a web. Oh, I read that wrong. Never mind. So that area is covered in web. Will essentially be difficult terrain as Sling starts us off.
All right. I am going to shoot a firebolt right at this thing that just squirted that web out. I don't like it.
Good. That's a hit.
And that'll be my turn.
Oh, give me a second. Oh, it shoots another web.
Bitch ass.
Right
Cock
back
cut?
towards Sling. It does end up restraining you, Sling, as that also becomes a webbed area and difficult terrain. You hear movement from the south as well. Nola, you're up.
So this is difficult terrain,
Yes.
and okay, my speed's 50.
There you go. That's a hit. Another hit.
Being gross, spider. Just my one offhand. Oh,
Hit.
all right. Don't worry, guys. It's weak.
What about that one?
Probably also weak.
Stacy.
Okay, kind of there. Is that spider kind of up and above, or is it
No, he's down below.
ground level?
It'd
Okay.
be -5 for hit.
He's large, though.
Yeah. Let me just move 5 more feet into that webbing. How's that?
Good.
Good as in no penalty or just a -2?
Just 2.
Even though he's large, Joe?
He's also down though. And
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I treat the token as a 2x2 in all directions, but you're right.
I'm just going to use regular arrows on this.
Yeah. I suppose you'll have to make a whole nother arrow if you want to use those silvered ones.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say that if I use the elven longbow, that those are going to be the silver arrow, since that actually has the silver tag.
Oh, it's the longbow that does? Okay.
The elven longbow, not
Yeah.
the regular one.
both the bow and the arrows. It looks like.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it seems that the bow shouldn't have the tag because it's not, unless you're like poking somebody with the bow.
Smacking them with it.
Give me
Yeah.
a D3, please.
Should just be the arrows.
Or D6 and just. Was that did you do a D3 or D6?
Did a D6. Sorry, I should have
Okay.
specified.
Nope, you're good. Go ahead. No effect or nothing you're dealing with right now. Okay, go ahead and give me a percentage die.
Oh,
I don't like it.
That is a miss.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that was.
Voila.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of spiders.
Nope.
And I was just bonfiring the place, so that's probably what I will do.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Does
and
that
it
have an
must have
effect
hit me.
right
So
away?
put Cloak of Displacement back on too.
Yep. Well, it didn't hit you, but it did attack. It falls off every time.
Right. Yeah, so it'll get a save and maybe do damage.
Yep. I gotta get your bonfire out here. It was successful. You put that wherever you want.
Okay, so it won't take damage then since it was successful this round, but if it stays in the fire, then it will.
Sure. I assume you want to put it like in its same space, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would go say there with it.
Excellent. Another one. This one runs up on top of the ceiling. It's over on the wall. You can get about Liz.
All right. Well, there were one. Now there's four. So I'm going to change what I was going to do. And I'm going to cast a spell known as Moonbeam.
All right.
And that will go there. Moonbeam is a second level spell. And I believe that is going to be my turn.
This one comes out and shoots a web. Above and on the ceiling, dodging through stalagmites and stalactites rather, you see dashing through there a drider, which ends in the space right behind Liz, up on the ceiling. And that is the extent of what it can do. A second drider follows it and ends up on the floor behind Stacy and Longsword. And tries to bite. Top of the round, Sling.
All right. I am gonna drop a fireball right there. I'm not sure what I'm gonna hit based on that circle.
Just looks like you should get all of them.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna drop that on him. Let's see, and it will be third level.
Oh, snap.
All right.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna initiate Blade Song, and that'll be my turn.
Sounds good. This spider begins to move up and doesn't want to get near the fire or that moonbeam. So it shoots a web. Nola.
All right.
It's fine.
All right.
That's a hit. Hit.
Groovy. I'm gonna try to circumvent this moonbeam bullshit. Are these both on the ground?
Yeah. Hit.
I'll do a flurry of blows. Cool.
Miss. And a hit.
Alright.
Stacy.
I will drop my longbow and free action pull out my scimitar.
Sounds good.
Redirect my attention to this new friend here.
Is a miss. And a hit.
And I will throw in. They do have weapons, right?
Yep.
You said they have longsword, yeah.
Correct.
Disarming attack.
Yep. I was successful. Voila.
All right. Well, I will stop concentrating on that bonfire.
Okay.
Step over here.
Hexton.
Okay. And let's blast him.
Hit. And a miss.
And that's all I got.
Liz.
Okay. Bonus action Diananicus. That's for sure. And I believe as my action, I'm going to move the moonbeam onto this dude right here.
I'm gonna draw the path that goes.
Sure.
Dodge people.
Yeah, so it was here, and I will draw from there.
Yeah, the only one I'm really concerned about is voila. Are you
oops.
able to dodge her, move in that,
Yeah.
and then yourself,
Yeah, I think if you could have put it there, you would have missed it.
right?
Right.
So you can get
Yeah.
through voila.
Yeah, now I was just trying to look up, because Moonbeam becomes very, very powerful if everybody you move through takes the damage. You could just move it all around and get like
I thought
6
it was
people.
like if it starts its turn, right?
Right,
Yeah.
so I don't...
Okay.
Go ahead, CJ.
I think it's if you start your turn in it or you move into it.
Right, that's what I think it is. So I don't think it matters who I move it over. It only matters where it ends up, yeah. I always have, whenever I've moved it, I've always tried to draw it around people. I don't think I need to.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'll do that, and then that's it. Oh yeah, he takes it. He's gonna take it. In the A. Wait, I don't have him targeted? Okay, hold on.
Okay. Okay. Come on.
He took it in the A, everybody.
Oh, never mind.
Oh no. What the fuck is this now? Jesus Christ.
That area goes completely black.
Does it?
the other red circles in the red
Yeah, I was gonna
circles?
say, does someone want to draw me a 10 or 15-foot circle? To just, they got so many overlapping at this point. Thank you.
Hey, which one did you have it in?
The lighter circle is now completely black. The darkness spell is in effect there.
Which do you want me to put it in that intersection?
No, it's fine. It's good
Alright.
there. Doesn't matter. I just gotta look something up real quick. All right. Not that you'll be able to see it, but that should take effect. We should be top of the round. Sling.
I have a question. Shatter doesn't say I can cast it at a point I can see. It just says a point within range. Choose a point within range.
What's the range?
60. I'm thinking of behind where I saw the Striders before the darkness came. Just it'd be an estimate. So, but I think I have a pretty good gauge on distances before I went in darkness. Or is that something I wouldn't be able to do with the darkness?
I think you should be all right.
All right, I'll do that. All right, I'm gonna cast Shatter right there, and target them. It'll be 4th level because that's the only slot I have, 3rd and 4th.
I'm unable to find out what Moonbeam does in darkness.
Damage done.
I think it rolled a crit because I had the shift key down. I meant to add another die because I was going upscaling 2, add a couple more die to it. You could probably give them 27 back if it was any. Doesn't look like either of them were hit.
It did to both of them. Because they take half damage on a success.
Yeah, so I rolled a crit. Unfortunately, I was trying to uptick 2 extra dice because I was going from 2nd level to 4th level. And I held the shift key down to try to click those dice in, and it rolled a crit.
Oh, you should be good.
How do I
I
do
fixed
it
it.
with the. Oh, you adjusted it.
So yeah, this is where you left click on the damage button, but hold it, and then right click twice to add dice.
Okay, thanks. All right, that'll be my turn.
This one runs up and tries to bite you. Nola.
Punk. Ow.
Miss. No effect. Hit.
Flurry of blows.
Hit. And a hit.
All right. I'm just gonna assume the fight up there is going fine.
Stacy.
Can these Driders see in darkness?
I don't know.
Because if they can, they won't be blinded, and Stacy would be blinded. But if they're both blinded, then it's just a regular attack. However, my moonbeam does illuminate the creature inside darkness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I read Moonbeam, and I read Darkness, and I read the internet, and because I was like, what's happening here? But the Darkness says light cannot, non-magical light cannot penetrate the darkness, but Moonbeam is magical light. So that Drider 10 is dimly lit, which means
Fair enough.
Stacy could take a and if they cannot see in darkness, then Stacy would actually have advantage because she can see it, but it can't see her.
Well, if it's
Ooh.
lit and she can see it, I'm assuming if it's lit, it can also have the same range. I'm assuming it wouldn't go very far, but I would think within a 5 foot radius or 5 foot around it, it should shed a little bit of light if you've got your moonbeam.
Yeah,
It'll share the benefit if it's going to share the.
that's kind of the strategy I was hoping would go for, though, because it's kind of like she's shining a flashlight in its face, kind of. But whatever
Like
your call.
You're
We're making
shining a
this too
moonbeam
complicated.
down on it, aren't you?
Yeah, the moonbeam's coming down, so it's lit up, but Stacy's in the dark. The moonbeam, if what Joe's saying is that if the Drider's lit up, it can kind of light up a little bit outside. But if that were the case, the moonbeam would be 15 feet across, not 10 feet, right? It's just there in that space. So the way I see it, it casts darkness. Stacy and I and Sling are all in darkness, and so is Drider 5, but Drider 10 is not. It's lit up.
So it can see itself, but nothing else can see it.
No. It can see itself. It can't see anything else, but we can all see it. It's got a spotlight on it, basically. It's just like if you were standing on stage in your a stand-up comic and there's a spotlight on you, everybody can see you, but you can't see shit. It's kind of like that is how I look at it. Maybe because I'm a stand-up comic, but that's just how I think.
Hey, you get that's some life experience on that one. Well done.
Yeah.
Right.
So
That should be inspiration right there.
well, no, but you should have advantage on your attack actually because it's blind and you're not.
Oh, I don't care. Either way. Free action, I pull out my second scimitar.
Sounds good.
Just to get that out.
Hit.
Disarming attack.
It failed. And a hit.
Should be advantage. She's not doing it. You're messing up my whole point.
Another hit.
Okay, And you're, Stacy, you're not taking advantage. Why? I mean, I know your answer was you don't care, but you should be taking it.
Well, Joe didn't give me a definitive yes, take advantage. No, don't take advantage.
You should be good. It did fail its concentration save at this point, so darkness will drop.
Then now you
Yeah, well,
won't have
now-
advantage.
Now I won't have
Because
advantage.
right, because it can see.
Well, okay, now I'm reconnected. Now I can roll my last damage. I'm actually gonna try to do a trip attack
Sounds good.
for that last.
It was successful. It did drop its sword, though.
Which is good.
Allah.
I think I'll just keep blasting it.
That's a hit. Hit to hit. Liz.
Snap. Okay. I'm gonna claw. Is that a claw?
Is a hit.
And these circles are still difficult terrain. Is that true?
Correct.
Okay, then I'm not going to do my normal running away thing. I'm just going to do the attacks.
Okay. Is a miss.
And the bite
Is a miss.
Okay, that will be all. Except for the moonbeam. Haha, yeah. Suck it.
Nice. And then it will pick up its long sword.
Is that a free action or an action to pick up a weapon?
Well, I've kind of gone back and forth on that a little bit, but I'm figuring it's kind of like a bonus action, but he suffers a penalty on it, and I think it should make a difference if there's multi-attack, and it's a big fucking mess, I think. But
well, you can interact with one object during your turn for free, including a door, a weapon. So it is free action to pick up one thing.
Right. So my frustration with that is she uses a ability that she has to disarm an enemy, and in doing so, they, for a free action, pick that up and continue attacking fully when it's their turn, as though dropping your weapon has absolutely no significance whatsoever.
So really, you're just trying to help me, so I'm not, having a.
Yeah,
Not so much.
that's a really great point.
I just don't think that there should be something there, and it's not going to take up their whole attack. It's not going to take up their whole turn. I mean, it's not an action to do, but there should be something to come along
Like
with it.
if I
really played it
disarm
by
them
ear.
and like it throws the weapon away from them and they have to move to get it, that would be good.
Probably won't go that far, but I like where you're going there. The top one did bite and hit, and then tries its longsword. You can see around Stacy and Sling as well have these little lights, making them a bit easier to hit.
All right, I'm gonna sling a little Toll of the Dead at the number 10.
Sounds good. Successful.
All right, that'll be my turn.
Well, one nice thing was that it could, if it was holding a shield, I can make it drop its shield or any other items it was.
Yeah, and donning the shield's a bit more difficult, I think.
Right, donning a shield takes longer than
Like a round or
yeah,
two. I mean, I
something.
forget how it is, but it does take a. It's not just a free action. It's a hit. So if you're doing that with a shield, it's likely not going to have the same effect if you drop like a weapon or something, right?
Right.
Which is why I've played it by ear.
I'm taking my 1 free bonus action attack.
All right. Hit. And it drops.
Alright. I'll then move back this way. Doing more movement. So that's 20, 30, 40, 50 to there.
Not sure what happened there. Didn't. Stacey?
Oof, I'm a little hurt. Little hurt here.
Ah, okay, so some news. There is a rule variant that says if you are acting
Hit.
if you're acting on a object that is not on your person, you draw an opportunity attack.
Is that an optional rule?
Yeah,
I don't think
Like
I've
a
ever seen that.
variant, right?
it's a variant rule in DMG page 190, page 271. Yeah,
I've heard of that rule before.
because I was like, because
Pretty
what you were saying, Joe, makes absolute sense. It's really stupid to disarm something and have that be a thing when they can just pick it right back up and go at it. That totally makes sense. So that's when I was looking up, like, what do you do? And people are like, hey.
That's a good way to implement it. I will definitely look at that. Make sure I understand how it works. It was successful. Thanks. What the hell did you do?
What did I do?
Oh,
You
no.
tell me.
Let me look this up.
Did you guys in chat find out any more information about that? We're
It's like
wondering,
you have to look shit up.
Stacy has a disarming attack, and if she disarms an opponent on its turn, it can just reach down and pick up the weapon and fight. It's like worthless. So I think we must be missing something there.
I wonder if this is just an effect.
I swear I get so many crit fails. So many.
It's like NOLA where you get crit fails just to get crit saves. Or crits, rather.
CF Stacy.
Damn it.
I don't know why you're mad, but it's funny.
Because I completely fucked
You
up.
fucked everything up, yeah.
I only laugh because I do that about 6 times a day. Fuck everything up just by pushing one button.
You know where you were at, Stacy? You must have been like 11. You're ahead of
Yeah,
Voila,
sure.
I know that.
Oh,
Definitely
wait,
ahead of
all
me.
my thingies went away.
Yeah, put them back on.
What'd you do? You erased her from the combat tracker?
I'm just watching the little stats there. I'm like, sure.
Yeah, but just trying to fuck. I give up. Voila, you're up.
Yeah, that's what I like. Come into my turn and the GM's already pissed off.
But I'm not pissed at you.
You're welcome.
I'm not even pissed at you. It's all me. I'm fucking everything up. What are you gonna do? No fun getting mad at yourself.
And that's the truth.
That's it. Oof, there we go.
Please let it be good.
It is not bad.
Well, some of them are. I know Rob wrote a lot of them.
You can go and do damage. As it suffers 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suck it. All right. You're going to suck it some more. I'm going to attack you 17 times. Maybe 3.
Miss.
Oh, Jesus.
Give me a D4. You are deafened for 3 rounds.
Okay. That shouldn't affect me.
There should be no effect.
Yeah. I am going to do my last attack.
Hit.
And now I'm going to do this one. Yeah.
It attacks a couple of times towards Liz. Got you on the bite. And the longsword. Misses. This guy is biting and longswording. Got you on the longsword. Sling.
All right, I'm gonna try to put Drider 10 away with first level magic missile.
All right.
Not quite.
Not quite. But get close. Nola.
Kill all the things. Oh.
Go ahead and not target it, and roll damage.
Stacey, what archetype are you?
As your swing goes wild, Liz suffers half the damage you rolled.
What kind of a bullshit?
Rob, I'm a battle master.
Okay.
This was
That's a miss.
that random that we rolled up from.
Got it.
Fucking
Another miss.
Christ.
You got my juju. You got it all. Stacy. I don't think you're targeting,
Oh God
but that
damn it!
hits.
There, ha.
And it drops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I will bonus action second wind my
All right.
for next to nothing.
Yeah, 9.
Whatever. I rolled a one.
It's like a whole die.
Yes, whatever. And since I don't see the other thing, I don't do my second attack. Right? Because it's
See the
within
other thing?
darkness.
Darkness
No,
is gone.
darkness,
No, darkness is gone.
Oh, what the fuck, guys? Why didn't y'all tell me?
We did.
We did.
It was long ago.
Long time
Nobody
ago.
told me.
The circle that
gone.
represented it hasn't been in there for like 3 rounds.
And miss.
So yeah, darkness
Voila.
is still there.
So I'll bonus action move Hex and then blast this one.
All right. You might need to move a little bit to get a better line of sight.
All right.
Isn't that one sticking up high?
You and your fucking make it easier on me shit.
Well, because if it's sticking up in the air, then you can shoot over people's heads.
It's hard for Rob to not be the GM, Joe.
No, not GM. It's I completely get where he's coming from. Like, yeah, that would there are cases that would exactly be what I would say. But no.
Even though
but no.
you're correct there.
Fucking awesome.
Miss
Hello.
and a crit. You can make that choice right now.
May means I don't have to.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Okay.
Pass it. I'm just kidding. I want it.
And your fairy fire goes away on you too.
Did
All
I put
right.
the fire on?
It did on Stacy and Sling.
For my action,
Okay.
I'm going to move it. And for my movement, I'm going to go there. And that's it. Oh, and he's going to take some.
Yeah, you got thing to drop on.
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I got to I closed my character sheet for some reason.
Oh, and then Moonbeam drops.
Okay, he would have taken it first, but
Yep.
then it goes away. Okay.
Lost your concentration after getting hit.
Yep,
And
that's fine.
Sling.
All right, I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at this guy.
Miss.
Ooh,
Why are you
restrained.
Yep.
Forgot about that.
Nola.
Kill them all.
Rush is up. Miss.
Okay.
Hit.
Three blows. Nice.
You can go and do damage as it suffers 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh yeah.
Hit.
Yeah.
Stacy. Hey, Stacy, there's no darkness.
Fuck you.
I love it.
But I still rolled
Miss?
like shit, so doesn't matter.
Again.
Stacy, there is darkness.
Damn it!
Oh. I'm laughing so hard. The circle's still fucking there, Joe. Why did you have to?
It does say darkness
Um,
everywhere.
It does say, yeah, it's darkness everywhere. Like on
Does
the
that mean
whole.
the
Oh.
entire
Yeah.
the entire material plane?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Yes.
Just 6 seconds of darkness everywhere.
Right.
Everybody
totally
has
awesome.
a mini stroke. That's what
Well,
it
that makes
is.
it a little bit easier. I'll take this thing off. It's just dark. You can everything can be at disadvantage this round.
All right. Awesome.
Well, but not really because it's at disadvantage for the other person too. So it's just a wash.
Oh, they're blinded. Yeah.
The only thing is that you can't cast spells for sight and all this other shit.
You dropped a 10. They would have missed either way.
Okay. I don't care. I'm so over this. Fuck it all.
Voila.
Wow. I'm blasting.
You gonna see, or are you just gonna go? Because I don't want to get hit.
Yeah, I don't actually have to see to blast.
Cool. Awesome. Then
Just
go
has
for
to
it.
be in range.
Hit.
Kill it so we can go on break.
Oh shit! It's already 9:30. Hit.
Is it dead yet?
No.
All right.
Well.
First attack. God damn it! What did I do?
You lose your inspiration.
Boo! Fuck. Second attack.
Hit.
Lost my phone. Lost my form. Lost my moonbeam.
Right.
Lost my inspiration. I lost everything. Oh no! Now I'm gonna lose some hit
Long
points.
swords. Misses and misses.
All right.
Sling.
I'm going to take this opportunity of darkness and Ginsu this web around me and try to unrestrain myself.
Sure. It's just a strength. Fuck. Saving check. Strength check.
It's a saving check. I love it.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yeah.
What's that?
That thing you just lost.
God damn it.
It's a thing that cool people have.
We'll teach you about it.
That
when you
was
higher level.
you're still stuck there, Sling.
Ah,
Unfortunately.
You're all very inspiring.
Nola.
Punk ass dragon.
The dick move now would be for everybody to go, I'm going to use my inspiration.
It would be unfortunate for everyone to not use it. Hit.
Point.
Hit.
Nice. And I'm going to use my inspiration for this last one.
God damn it.
Love it. Miss.
Perfect. Perfect.
Stays.
I might as well use my inspiration.
You guys all suck. Oh! That is sweet justice.
Jeez. No effect.
Aww.
2 1s, everybody.
And a miss.
Recorded for all history.
A miss.
And action surge.
Miss. Miss.
I give up. I'm going home. Fuck you guys. I'm going back to my man.
Voila.
So I would use inspiration, but I want to actually hit this thing.
That sounds right. Yeah.
So I'm going to skip it. Fuck.
Oh my fucking god.
Dice
So
mod.
as you go to scream out "fuck," no sound comes out whatsoever.
Oh.
Oh, snap.
In silence.
Okay, you can still see in my eyes that I am fuming.
So all your spells that use
Be verbal.
words.
Yeah, any V spells don't work. It is
Well, guys.
it is 11:58 p.m. though, so you're good to go.
I'm pretty well out then.
You got something to hit it with, right?
Hey Joe, that says 1 round, by the way. Or you've got it timed at 1 round.
Well, it comes through that way. I've noticed that as well as a player.
Yeah,
Even if I change the
but
zero,
you can-
it doesn't change it.
You can change it to 0 though. I think you can just change it. 'Cause
All right.
Really? Like even your. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Because if it's a 1, it'll as soon as it goes by, it'll take it away, and you want to leave it there.
Yeah, I
right?
know. I did change it to 0. You see it as 1 still.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a fallacy of this program.
Yeah, you're right. Fantasy Grounds, I think, does have that. You're right. Okay, good.
Is there anything else you can do, Voila?
Well, question.
Shoot.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to do. So the Eldritch Blast is a spell that I would have cast. It's got 2 beams. Did I get the spell off
Yeah, they'll go off.
before I lost my voice? So I'm gonna get the second
Yeah,
attack.
because it's two instantaneous ones.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, 2 beams. Miss.
Fuck.
Again, silence.
All right. Attacks.
Miss. Holy fuck.
Mother of God.
More ones? Because I got disconnected from the table. I can't.
Yeah, I rolled a
Yeah.
fucking 1.
All right. So, initiatives are going to change
Oh, good.
at the end of this round.
Great. I mean, great.
Anything else for you, Liz?
None for me. Should I pass my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, he gets a turn. Holy shit. I hope that was a 1.
or a 20.
That was 20.
Uh-huh.
There's a gratuitous violence table?
Jesus.
I think so.
I don't have it.
It's in the DMG, maybe?
Oh, I would have it open if I had.
What is it? Can you post what it says in the chat so I can read it? Oh, no. No. Gratuitous violence. Roll twice on the table, on the crit table,
Gotcha.
and apply both results. I'm fucked. I don't like it.
If only you had inspiration.
This table that I created.
I clicked the wrong fucking table. I clicked the fumble one. I thought that I rolled like the 2 worst fucking things.
Yeah. Yeah, so just reroll. Fall back! Am I giving an opinion? Fall back.
Alright. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. You're not totally fucked.
I am going to take damage, though. Crit damage.
Yeah, I forgot what attack I did. It was a bite. That's the worst one.
Damn! Holy shit!
And longsword.
Yikes. So,
Alright. Initiatives change.
Stacy's first.
Not quite on the
Stacy.
table yet, so yeah. Oh, wait, here I am.
Okay.
Oh, okay, the thing's still alive.
Yeah.
My stupid crit table fucking robbed me of all my shit today, everybody.
Wow.
Go ahead and roll damage as you target yourself instead.
DM dice mod.
Right?
Oh,
Totally
shit. Sorry.
What?
You needed to crit yourself.
I'm sorry, what?
You need to roll crit damage on yourself.
Here's the good news.
I think he just did it for me. So
No, I healed you 7. Sorry.
No, you damaged her more.
God,
Yeah, you're
Fucking-
you're just hurting me more. No, it's fine. We'll have that
There you go.
count.
All
The
right.
good news is that Liz has been granted a potion of healing from the chat by one Mr. Urush54 cheater in the chat.
Jesus, you're not even close to dying. So, Stacy, when you get a chance, just roll crit damage on yourself.
How close do I need to be to satisfy you, Joe?
Is that
Bleeding
is that
out,
shift or
motherfucker.
critical? Or,
Yeah, I believe
no?
it's
Bleeding.
It was the
Okay.
same goddamn damage I already had on you.
See, I told you. You should just let it
Should've
go.
just left it. All right.
Now I got
You
2
got
more
some more
attacks. Leave me alone. I got 2 more chances to roll 1.
Make sure not
Oh
target
Jesus
yourself.
fucking Christ! What happened?
You were targeting
You were-
yourself, I think.
Yeah,
target
you're targeting
too.
yourself.
Perfect. It was a miss on the Drider. And a miss.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go home now. You know what? No, just let me die so I can come back as a goddamn cleric.
Well, you guys. Couple of misses. Everyone's gonna miss this round. Liz.
All right, first
you gonna hit
attack.
something?
God damn it.
Miss.
Second attack.
Miss.
And bonus action. Hungry Jaws. I'm going to make a bite.
Hungry Jaws?
Uh-huh.
Lizard folk thing.
It's a lizard folk thing.
Nice.
And I did not hit, right?
Correct.
So all of that is bullshit nothing, and I'm over.
Fuckers. Voila. Can you hit something? No, you can't fucking do anything.
Hey now.
Can
I
you
can't.
can you go stub a toe?
I can't speak, but I
You
am
know,
going
you have
to.
like a little sharp, pointy dagger thing, don't you? Don't you?
I'm going to pull out my dagger
What the hell?
that you guys probably have never seen me use before, but I'm going to pull out my dagger and I'm going to run over here next to my friend Sling and try to free him.
I think
Oh,
we're
there
gonna
you go.
stab him.
Well,
You can do a strength or dex. You can cut away, or you can try and pull it out, or pull this foot out of there.
so we're saying strength or dex. I'm taking
Yep.
dex.
Okay. It's a check, so you can do acrobatics or. I'm not sure if it matters at all, but give me a dex check.
Okay.
Hey, what are you grabbing there?
Oh man, you're lucky you didn't stab a fucking toe.
So I can't
With
say
your
anything,
combined
but
effort, with another round of both of you trying, you might be able to free one leg.
but I hang my head in shame and just shake.
Right, Nola. Your party's falling apart all around you.
I know. All right. Okay,
Hit.
cool.
Miss.
Nice.
All right.
It's gonna be one of the
Oh,
bad
nice.
ones.
Okay.
And for damage,
That's just something I have to remember. Go ahead and roll damage. Hit. Sling.
I feel Voila next to me, and I go, "Is he that away over there? I'm gonna shoot this firebolt because I can still talk. You're mute, right?" And I'll shoot him.
You're mute, right?
Nice.
Whiff! It's a whiff. Did I get Liz off the burn some hair off her head?
I'm not as dead.
Stacy? Hit.
I don't think it was
I
targeted.
think it clicked the wrong one. It was successful. Damage done. Miss. Hit. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Thank you,
Uh,
GM.
He's fully healthy
Oh,
now.
what the hell?
No, Here we go.
Are you sure? Because that black bar was a lot smaller before.
Give me shit about this. Actually, you're right. It was.
See? See? I knew it.
Biting longsword. Liz, end this thing.
All right, bonus action. Healing word on Stacy.
What the Nice.
And then my 2 attacks.
Good. First is a miss. And second's a miss.
Yeah, I'm mute now too, but it's not because of magic.
Shame.
A shame.
Unbelievable. We're back to me, huh? Wow.
I'm working on it.
Well, yeah. I guess I'll take another stab at freeing my friend. I mean,
Literally gonna stab him this time. Okay.
I want to help her.
I bet so. All right, you good to go. Given both of your efforts to try and free Sling, he is no longer handicapped, restricted.
awesome.
We've been trying to kill this one fucking thing for 20 minutes.
Yeah, this is kind of drug out.
CJ has 14 attacks. He can do it.
Hit.
Please don't jinx me.
Got
There
him.
we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Let's take a break.
What's going on? Why are you guys dying?
See you at the top of the hour.
All right.
You do gestures. Nola.
All right, everybody. We are going to take a break here on the channel. Yeah, my given opinion. Rejoice. No doubt. We are going to be back at the top of the hour, so in like 11 minutes. That timer might be a little long, actually. Matter of fact, it's about 30 seconds off, so I'm gonna adjust that. I will adjust it. Let's see. That should be more about the speed of it. All right. Good. So enjoy the slides, everybody. I am gonna go to the other room and get a Diet Coke and perhaps some other type of snacky item. So I'll be back. This is what I hear. I can do some ASMR. Oh yes, this was the wrapper to my snack cake that I had earlier. That's just fucking creepy, man.
I'm like 240 away from a level up. We gotta fight one more thing.
Yeah, you guys should be pretty close. I know Walla should be level, yeah, she should be a little bit higher than the rest of you guys. But you're all pretty close. Liz is a bit far off. I love you, man.
All right, somebody just subbed. Hey, my given opinion. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. They were bullshitting about leveling. So what, everybody's gonna hit 9th level before I hit 6th level? That's crap.
Yeah.
That seems reasonable since I think we've got enough now, don't we?
You do. The rest of them don't.
Oh, that's right. Sometimes that crit fumble table works out positive for me.
All right. I got a Diet Coke replacement. I got a snack cake. I'm ready for the next hour. Still got 6 minutes left on break. 6 minutes, everybody. Oh, I know what I can do. I can make the slide for, let's push the Photoshop button here. And I can make the slide for the game on YouTube and also the next week. We'll do the next week first. So let's see. It is not in the recently opened files. No problem. I'll just go open it then. Let's go to pictures. Let's go to Twitch. Let's go to announce Mad Mage. Open it. This is episode 23. Next week will be episode 24 on the 21st. So I'll change that now, and you guys will see it reflected in the slides on stream once I make the change. Boom. Done. Also, since I'm in Photoshop, I will open the YouTube thing and change that number and get it ready for when I upload the video after the show. So episode 23. Close it, save it. Save it as JPEG. Or if you're one of these GIF fuckers, then you would pronounce it JFEG, because the P stands for photograph. I say it every time. I don't not say it ever. I say it when I'm not even streaming. If I don't say it, I think it. Alright. Snaz, we got to keep going because there's still 4 minutes on the timer. OBS, I obviously can't close. This one I need. Fantasy Grounds I need. I don't think there's any windows open that I can close at this time. Let's check DM's Guild sales just for fun. Put up the new packages today, everybody. Now, if you own some of my stuff and you want to buy a package, you get credit for what you own instead of having to buy the whole thing and re-buying stuff you already have and crazy shit like that. So there you go, everybody. Go check out the new packages. You just go to the package you went to before and click on the link to go to the new one. That's how it works. When you go to the old one, you'll see that it has some exorbitant price on it, like $199 or whatever. That's just so people don't accidentally buy it. If they do, I'll take the money. But then you click on the link to go to the new one. That's how it works. I could even show that. I could show that if I wanted to. Oh, but that's him asking if we're ready to come back. Alright, I'll mark ready and then I'll show it anyway. So video recording. Go to DM's Guild. So like, let's take, for example, my everything package from all time. I changed the price to $199 so people wouldn't accidentally buy it. They'd be like, why the fuck is that so high? But then every package, it says, this package has now been moved to the new DM's Guild bundle format. Click here. So you go there, and here's the new version of it. And you see, since mine costs $0 because I already own everything. But it goes down, it goes down, it goes down, it goes down. Everything that's in the package is there. And if you own any of it, it gives you a discount. And it tells you already own that part, so you don't need to buy it. And then it gives you the final price. So the bundle is $111.20 minus what you already own. So you might come here if you don't own anything. It'll cost you $111.20 if it down from $158.85. Special discount. 30% off. But if you own stuff, it'll just drop the price. If you own this and this and this and this, then you don't have to pay for this and this and this and this. And that's how it works. That's how it goes, everybody. Alright, let's go back to the game. Mad Mage. We should almost be ready to start back up here. I have marked myself ready. I don't know about the other players. Only the DM can see the ready check. What is your preference on tokens, Rob? Circles, squares, or overheads? Squares first, circles second, overheads never. Fucking top down sucks ass. Devin Knight is really talented, and I love his style, but I just generally hate top down tokens. I can't fucking stand them. You would think I would feel differently about that because the map is top down, but why? So why shouldn't the tokens be top down, right? That makes sense. But I just don't like looking at the top of the thing's head with its arms sticking out, and it just doesn't. I just never have liked it. I like pictures like this. So circles are fine, squares are fine, but no top down. But since you asked, my preference is squares, then circles, and that's it. And my preference is heal myself because I'm going to die.
All right, we're all back.
All right.
Find yourselves out of combat at this point. What are the wishes of the party?
I would like to lie down here for like the next hour.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sling will head into the web domain and do a search.
Yeah, once in there, it does get very thick. webbing probably 10 foot out from the all of the walls is coated completely. It would need to be burned away.
Right, yeah, I'll just drop a bunch of fire bolts targeting him strategically to take out the big
Excellent.
webs. To
Sub
Yeah,
perk.
so take your time doing that. Is anyone doing that? Anything else while he is clearing out webs down there?
I would like to take a short rest.
I'm gonna sit down Native American style and take a short rest as well.
I'm pacing up and down the hallway, not talking, but gesturing and moving my lips like you think I would be talking to myself.
I mutilate the Drider bodies.
Sounds good. Sling, towards the south, once you reveal enough webbing, you notice another one of these archways that you've seen a number of times. This one has crap.
I've got myself
Carved
an orange
into the
cupcake
arch
here.
are
buddy.
6 stone niches. Each one contains a small figurine.
I love these.
You see the figurine of what looks to be a dragon, a unicorn, a large insect, owlbear, a minotaur, and a manticore.
oh, we saw the manicore.
Carved into the on the wall inside the arch is a stylized image of a mountain with a large circle above it.
All right, I'll quickly sketch that up on my parchment and head back up. Take a short
As you're
rest of
paying
my own.
attention to the detail of the circle above it, you do notice that there is a small recess in the center of the circle, probably about an inch or so in diameter, that protrudes into the wall.
I'll take out one of my pitons and just slide it in that little hole and see if anything happens.
Nothing does happen.
Is that above the mountain scene or above the whole thing?
Within the archway on the back, that's what you see. You see what looks to be a mountain and like a circle above the mountain.
Pythons, what's up, Gwydion? Pythons, goddamn.
Can I kind of peer into the hole and see if I can see anything after removing the piton?
It's
You
Python.
can kind of jump up a little bit and see if it just looks dark.
Like a dark hole? Okay.
The only other things you found within that area there, you did find some calligrapher's supplies,
I thought he was
a
going to say
number of
Caligula.
statues of a spider, and woodcarver's tools, which I threw in the party sheet if you want them.
Nice. Yeah, we'll take those. So Nola's sitting over there. I'm gonna just relay that information to him about what I saw. There's another archway down there with a bunch of stuff. Here's what it looks like. I sketched it.
Did
And
you
I
put,
got the,
did you put something in the hole?
yeah, I did, but it's a little high, so I couldn't. I had to reach up and use my piton.
I
I
just
really
shake
hope
my
somebody
head.
makes that into a quote.
Right.
I see you got some statues there. Can
Yeah,
I,
these spider statues are pretty bad ass looking. Check this out. It's a arachnoid.
Can I have one of those?
Yeah, you can have one.
I immediately start smashing it on the ground.
What's inside?
Map maker, do it.
Nothing. It's a statue made out of wood.
I'm checking to see if I got.
I'll take a short rest too for an hour.
There's motion at your front door. What do you mean?
If anyone's taking the supplies or the statues, go ahead and grab them out of the party sheet. And then let's do Stacy. Why don't you give me a d20?
If nobody stops me, I'm going to smash the other two statues. Oh, it's
I don't think anyone else is.
you have any sense of what time of day it is?
Not close enough to midnight.
Yeah, I know, but
You would think that after a long rest, you should be able to see a moon.
what is happening?
I can show her one of those right now.
It's assault.
And then we never see Sling again.
Yeah.
It's got Eldritch Blast up the backside.
He's showing
not
moons
right
and
now. You
sticking things
won't.
in holes.
All I
got
can
it,
think
okay.
of is Artie Johnson on laughing. He didn't want to see a moon.
Yeah, I remember that.
Anybody especially want the calligrapher's supplies or wood carver's tools? Because I'll drop them in the bag of holding.
Yeah, if we keep them there, something might come up. I'm going to try to piece together the spider again with those wood carver tools and see if I can glue it back.
I
Just
rip
frickin'
the wood carver tools out of your hand and
I
put them into the bag of holding.
I give Sling a very suspicious look.
Liz has been granted a greater healing potion by Gwydion in the chat.
All right.
Cheater.
No, he's not a cheater.
So-
He's not playing.
Not playing at least.
Cheater.
Given Stacy's roll, you attempt your short rest, and despite being well past an hour of rest, feel worse than you did when you started the rest.
What
Forgot about
kind of a
mushrooms.
bullshit?
Last
been
time
here
anyone
before.
tried to rest down in here, you, I believe, suffered the need. If you tried to roll hit die, you didn't get to. You had to roll 2 for every one.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
it was yeah.
I
At
just
the
lost all my hit dice. What happened?
And at the end of this short rest, all of your hit die are gone.
Cool.
Oh, fuck me.
That's
Sorry.
fresh.
I don't know what you're talking about. I still have 8.
Yeah, he'll just be around in a minute. You're the only one that has hit die left, and they're gonna go away in 2 seconds. All right,
Oh, well, there we go.
now it's a different story. We gotta go get out of here.
We got Liam's hut.
Not down here we're using it. We're a different floor.
Yeah, we'll move up.
All hit dice removed.
That way we don't have to waste 20 gold.
I nod.
Which you're doing the sign of the moon setting.
Drawn pictures of moon and the floor. All right, yeah, we gotta not have that kill us.
So you're gonna try and escape up to the top.
We're gonna get to the previous
what are you doing?
floor.
Yeah, we'll go to level 3, and then Liam's tiny hut.
Or we could stay with the goblins. Pretty sure we're allowed to sleep there.
I don't trust those goblins.
Yeah, they may be mad that we relocked the doors too. We might want to find a little cubby out in the remote area and tuck away in our hut.
We're going to walk by them when we go up to the previous level, so we're meeting them either way.
All right. So as you're heading back, you get to this first area. And as you're walking through from the south, voila, two crossbow bolts come out towards you from the dark. First one finds its mark. and you immediately fall unconscious.
I didn't say anything. I just dropped to the ground.
Yep. That's right. As you're walking, Nola is behind and sees this crossbow bolt hit you, and you fall to the ground. As you fall to the ground, the next one goes over towards Sling and finds its mark.
I'll shield.
Still hits.
Oh, we're fucked.
Damn the blade song.
You, however, fight off the poison, and you all hear kind of hurried footsteps fading away to the south. Nola, you've seen your passive perception or perception well enough. This is definitely a drow poison. You've seen this work before.
Yep. I'm gonna go over and try to shake Voila awake with my action.
Certainly are able to. Yep.
And we need to go.
Kind of,
I really want to go kill them right now, but we can't really afford to.
We got to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
We
And
start.
then,
yeah, we sprint.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we in combat order at all?
You are not. No, it
So-
is.
So even before we do that, I'm gonna give Stacy a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
Just to make sure she survives that long.
And then you yell, "We need to go out of here." You pull out the crossbow bolt and assist Voila as you all book it to the top of the next level.
Yes.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay. You don't hear any, don't see any other crossbow bolts coming towards you. You don't run into any issue at this point. You're able to get up to the third level.
Very good. Oh yeah, downloading the new map maker mod. Map maker.
As we're walking up, I'm gonna tell them, hey, if we get questioned about why the door's locked, just say, oh, they must automatically seal again. We can go get that guy if you need to get in there.
Save it, replace it, save it, download
I
it,
was
save
gonna
it.
shrug and tell them tough shit. That works too. Get your own dwarf.
And make it a cleric.
Are y'all on the same map as us? Third map here.
I did not get the third map.
Re-hotkey.
I forgot
Just
to
double
click the
click
wrong
on
button
your
to share it.
token. That's what I do.
I clicked on my token. It's there.
Okay.
It's huge. Remember? It's big.
Yeah. Yep.
So we're gonna go to what area to rest?
You know that around this corner is a contingent of a lot of hobgoblins from Azrok's Legion. They were guarding a gate to get into this area.
We signed up and
We could do the hut right here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just so we don't, we can go back down and kill that frickin' drow that shot our buddy.
Yeah, we just hut it right here. Nobody can touch us while we're in that thing, right?
Nope,
No,
we
but
can
they
see them,
kicked
but
our
they can't see
butts
us.
when it comes down.
Yeah, but we can see them coming and be prepared and armed and ready to attack. We can see out of it.
Yeah, the very worst that would happen is we get the rest, and then as we finish rest, if we were surrounded, we can at least ready actions and then drop the shield and go at it. But
yeah, I think that's very similar to what you guys did last time.
Yeah, that's the worst that would happen.
Voila, after about an hour, your poison goes away. I'm assuming you're using the hut.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
This would mean that Voila gets to go to level 9, yes?
Just give me a second.
I'm excited for somebody to level, if it's not me.
Why voila.
Because she has more hit point or more XP than everybody else.
Oh, cool.
Remember?
No, I don't remember.
She got a
Yeah,
she got a crit that advanced her 1/10 of the way to the next level based on what number she had at that time.
Nice.
This was several weeks ago when I
Yeah.
was rolling well instead of ones.
You got the one bad encounter. Come on now.
Come on now.
Yeah, you sit in the hut. You are able to pass 8 hours no issue. You are able to get a long rest.
I say, hello, voila, can you speak?
She can.
I open my mouth to respond and just nod.
Nice.
So you did go over, right? Voila, you went to 9th level XP?
Yep, she's able to level up.
Yep. Carry on. I can do this while we play.
I think
Location,
there's
prison
a
escape,
long
bank
rest.
heist. Crawl, roulette.
Yep.
Oh, snap. We all got half our hit dice back. Nice.
Crit near.
Just look at that party sheet. It's all pretty except for, well, I leveled and it changed it, but it's not really changed.
Right. It wouldn't.
It's a trick of the eye. All right, so are we going to go back down where those arrows just got shot at us, or are we going to do something else?
Well, those bolts mean drow, and I want to kill drow. So.
Yeah,
I'm good with
that's
it.
some drow poison.
But now
That's
we're
kinda why I'm here.
now we're good. Now we know about it.
Yeah, just stop getting shot. Problem solved.
Yeah, just don't get shot.
Just be like me. It's not that hard. I'm gonna get shot so much now.
Does anybody have a protection spell, like protection from poison or anything?
Do you, druid?
That would be you.
Oh, would it be me? All right, let me look. Oh, snap! I have protection from poison. All right, so on that long rest, I'm going to change. What do I want to get rid of? Oh.
That
Oh.
one healing spell you never use.
What do you mean? I used it. I just used it on you. I think I'll get rid of spike growth because it's good, but it doesn't get used that much. So I'll get rid of that. And I will add protection from poison. Whatever. I can just cast it all over everybody, probably. As a matter of fact, it lasts an hour, and it's not concentration, and it's a 2nd level spell. So I could, if I blew all my spell slots, I could get us all. I could do all 5 of us. Think it'd be worth it?
You don't need to get me. Anyone with a high con save probably doesn't need it. My con save is decent.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blow a spell slot on myself. Who else would like protection from poison? Speak now.
I'm pretty hard to hit, so probably someone else.
Voila and Stacy would probably be good ones. If they want it.
Yeah, I would, because my cloak didn't do me any good this last.
Stacy?
Are you still with us?
I think that's a no.
All right.
Is Fury even here? Did she go?
It shows
We
her
didn't lose her.
still. It shows her still in the voice thing.
Yeah, she is
Just-
there.
Got some Z's up above her, so she must have stepped away for a bit.
Okay. I'll just remember.
You're back.
Oh, I see
We're
her
not-
green. Yeah, we don't
Yeah, we're
hear
not
you.
hearing you. Oh, there she goes.
Internet's.
How
So
about
she was
now?
having trouble. There we
There
go.
we go.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Which was weird. I could totally hear you guys, and I was like, "I'm here. I'm talking. No one's listening to me." I mean, whatever. Fuck
You went mute.
guys.
Is it
What's
midnight?
it like to be Rob?
So, what's it like to be Rob? Nobody's listening. So, what about it, Stacy? Do you want protection from poison?
I will not say no to it. if
Okay, then
you're
I'm
doling
gonna
it
get.
out.
Yeah, I'm doling it out, baby.
I mean,
Here,
I do have like a +4 on my con save, but if you're doling it out, I
it's
will
done.
not.
All right, so I cast I cast all 3 of my second level slots to give protection to poison to myself, Stacy, and voila.
Nice.
Very good. Now, what that means is,
You won't have any poison in the combat for the next hour. That's what.
well,
That's totally what it means.
you resist poison damage and you have advantage on saving throws versus poison, and that is not a Fantasy Grounds thing that it does. So, you have to, if you're going to get a poison save, you got to mark advantage, and that has to be done manually because Fantasy Grounds doesn't know why you're saving.
Yeah, sounds good. All right. You're at the top of level 4. What are the wishes?
Kill Drow.
Indeed. Probably head back to where we got ambushed.
Yeah, I'd say we go back toward that, which was, no, it wasn't there. Where was that?
Yeah, I think that's right. That
Oh no, right there.
Yellow
Yeah,
there.
where he's pointing. I was pointing at some other fakakta different area.
Once we get past this room, I'm gonna try and slow down and be stealthy or quiet and be listening.
Okay.
Just in case they are planning to ambush closer than there.
And not get
also,
shot from this direction here. Be watching that like a hawk.
Yeah.
So as you're kind of keeping quiet and making sure the group is quiet and such, you can hear down this area that there is this would definitely lead to water. It's just hear running water down that way,
Alright.
and you do also hear running water coming down this, although it is significantly more faint.
All right. Peek down that way. Just make sure there's no one down there.
There is not.
All right.
Very quiet. Very quiet. Super quiet.
I'm doing the Monty Python walk.
Silly walk.
Coconuts behind.
Yeah.
Or
No, he's doing
No,
the
the-
silly walk. You're not going banging
Yeah,
on.
silly
You got
walk
2 halves of a
on the
coconut.
toe.
You're banging them together. Yeah, that's not what you would want to do here.
We found it.
All right, so you guys are able to make it over to that area just fine. Looking down the hallway from where the crossbow bolt went, you can see that it does go head south and then curves.
Yeah.
Old woman. I'm a man. Old man. I'm not old. I'm 37. I'm your king. I didn't vote for you.
As you peek around the corner there, Nola, you can see that it continues on for a little bit, and then it does open up into a larger area.
All right. I'm listening intently now, going even slower.
You can hear what it sounds like rustling. But as you peek around that corner, you can see there there are lack of a better word, stumps all throughout this larger caverned area. This would be like those Zerkwood. You see a lot of the wood products that are down here. This is kind of felled lumber that's down here.
Gotcha. Do I hear the
You see
rustling?
oh yeah, a number of bats that are fluttering around, causing
Okay.
some that rustling sound flapping around.
Shouldn't they be outside? It's nighttime.
As you round that corner, the bolts fly. You can roll
Bitches.
initiative.
Snap.
Nice.
Able to dodge easily.
What do I see?
You see a larger area continue. It looks to be one of the felled pieces of Zerkwood, spans over a cavern.
Oh, good.
Did you draw that?
Did not.
That looks pretty cool.
I think it's really cruel that I'm like 250 XP from being able to just run along the wall. Do I see whoever shot at me?
You do.
Yep.
You see two drow, one on the, both on the back side of this cave or cavern, whatever.
All right.
As their bolts twang, you also see a large number of bats exit from that cavernous area. You see them just kind of like shoot up and begin flying around the ceiling. The ceiling's 40, 50 feet tall in this area, so doesn't really provide any hindrance.
All right.
And you start us off. Sorry about that.
That's all right. I will be dashing. I'll spend a key point to get the bonus action.
Okay.
Still measuring movement.
This is where CJ falls into the pit and dies.
Basically going there to occupy both of them.
And you're running over that Zerkwood, right?
Yep.
And I'll just need a
Say acrobatics.
yeah.
Cool.
You hear it begin to kind of crack below you. You don't like it doesn't move, but you can definitely tell that is that's not good.
I don't know why that's so funny, but it is.
I will shout back just in case anyone can hear me that the log is weak.
That's what my prom date said.
That's sad, man.
I
Sorry.
hope you at least bought her like a nice dinner or something.
This poor gal has been through so much shit.
Get her a fucking bracelet. Jesus.
The log is weak.
That's a miss. And a hit.
And I use a bonus action, so I'm good.
Sling.
All right, I am going to invoke my blade song.
Invoke it.
A little bit janky. Move to there. And cast a Scorching Ray on drow number 8. 60 feet. Good. All right, here we go. Double check something. 3 rays. All right, here's the first one.
Miss.
All right, second one.
Miss.
Same thing. Come on, let's go. Ah,
Hey.
Miss.
Oh.
air. All right, there's a second level slot. And I will stand my ground.
From within the crevice, you see one of these Yeti-looking things emerge, and it closes the distance fairly quickly. Which does the same. Liz, you're up.
Good lord. Change of plans. I am going to fairy fire these two,
Yep.
whatever the hell they are. And I got one of them, I guess. And then as a movement, I will come to here. No, I'll stay where I am, but I will bonus action shift.
The drows pull out their short swords and drop their what the hell they had? They had crossbows. There we go.
Crossbows, yeah.
First is a hit. Second is a hit. And that poison is soaking it up. What's the red box?
He's fairy fired.
Fairy fired.
Oh, gotcha. You can see it on their thing, right? You must be.
You can, but it's just nice to have that there, to tell the difference.
Yep. A third one goes to close the distance. A fourth one joins. This drow as well. Short sword. Hit.
Fuckers have attack tactics.
They do, yes. And a miss.
Nola.
I'm fine. Jesus.
How many fucking things are there?
Oh shit, Stacy, what the hell are you doing back there?
Hanging out with Vola?
Girl talk?
Yeah. You don't need to know anything about.
Oh, didn't include me in the girl talk. Fine.
Or Nola.
Or Nola.
Or Nola either.
You only got one friggin' guy.
Elite privilege girl talk, maybe?
Non-elf. girl
Exactly,
Oh, non-elf.
non-elf girl talk. So I'm gonna do a move and dash. Give me a second. Yeah, to there, and so I can see some semblance of this chaos that I can't quite really.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe I'm also dashing. All right.
Nola.
Punk asses.
These guys are tough.
As my action, I'll use my last potion of greater healing.
Sounds good.
I will spend a key point to dodge as a bonus action.
All right.
And you're gonna be dumb, but I'm gonna do it. Back out in the log.
Let's do op attack first. Is a hit.
Cheater.
Oh, one left.
And that's my turn. Or did you want
Alright.
did you want a roll of any kind?
I do not.
You just fall.
I don't like my circumstances here. I can do better from away, so I'm going to disengage.
All right.
Right to there, right behind my big buddy. That'll be my turn.
Sounds good. Claw. Fairy Fire expires. And another claw.
Jesus.
Couple of claws. Hit. And a miss. Liz.
Yeah, okay. I am going to claw claw one dude.
Return the claw.
Is a miss.
Claw the other dude.
Is a hit.
Bite the other dude. Fucking A.
You can only really have two directions you can go. So just do a D4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now it says provoking opportunity attacks, but I have mobile. So what's your ruling on
You
that?
attacked both of them?
I did.
Then you're good.
All right, then for my movement, I'm going to go up there and be done with this fucking mess. Waiting for the fireball.
Oh, I thought we were going to do a strategic retreat or something.
No, I had all kinds of plans I was going to do, but they got fucked up when they started coming up here.
The drow runs forward and attacks with his short sword.
I spit at it.
A good last act.
It hits the shield it's holding. It hits. As you drop, its second swing hits the Zerkwood, and you plummet.
We did it, guys.
By the way, what kind of damage was she taking?
Poison.
I don't need poison protection.
Primarily. That's one. Yeah, it's 1 die of damage and 3 of poison.
Cool.
It should be. You'll just take an extra. You'll take 1. Click 1 fail. It's going to be
Aw.
damage.
Come on. Right.
Thank you. Miss. And a hit.
Alexa, fire TV on.
This guy just he'll go retrieve his crossbow.
I think Sling's gonna have to
Stacy.
die. Just saying.
You're up, Stacy. Hit. Yeah, and the same hit since it's the same target or same monster.
I kind of figured since it's the same type of monster.
Yep.
Hit or miss?
Hit. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm gonna do another sweeping attack to hit the same one next.
Another hit.
And I guess I'll do the action surge right.
Miss. And a miss.
You know, wasted.
Got some misses out of the way. Voila.
Fireball.
Yeah, that's a thing that's about to happen.
Sling will be fine. Don't worry about it.
Sling can take it.
Yep.
Well, that's probably not true, but
Fortune.
that's also never stopped me before, so
I like how the precedent has been
Okay,
set.
the stream's back. Yeah.
Respect it, guys.
What happened is before the stream, I couldn't connect to the Seattle.
It's gonna save the party.
If you look at the Twitch map,
yeah, really
Seattle area was fucked, so I went to Portland and it worked. Then it stopped working. I tried to reconnect to Portland, and it
Just
didn't
let
work.
him out of
So
the
I put it on
range of
auto,
his
which didn't
travel.
work before, but this time
Into
it
a
did.
bad
So
spot.
who the fuck knows where I'm broadcasting out of now?
All right, go ahead.
Can you move it up one?
what's that, Stacy?
Can you move it up one to hit the one in front of me?
Not
I mean,
without.
you're like what, immune and resistant or something. Right?
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just kidding. You don't have to do that at all.
aren't you resistant to fire? No, maybe not.
I am resistant.
Just because she hits all of you doesn't mean she wants to hit herself, guys.
Yeah, she's just glaring at Stacy right now.
Yeah, that's a different precedent there.
Difference between nihilistic and
Yeah.
Yeah, you
nihilism and self-mutilation.
you can't hit 16 without hitting yourself.
Yeah, I think that's going to be true.
Correct. And I wouldn't probably, even though I'm resistant. And I'm really sorry, Sling.
All the
No,
dice.
she's
See what
not.
happens.
Yeah.
We're
We
not
need
sorry.
that cleric.
Good.
Come on.
Don't worry, you're resistant to poison.
Right.
Remember that 5th level fireball, right? Have you been changing your die?
You know what? I did not do that one. I had been working on them, but I don't think I did that one.
Are you casting this at 5th level?
Well, she doesn't have a choice.
Oh yeah.
Warlock.
So all you have to do is
initiative,
is left click and hold, and then add right click 1, 2, 3 like that.
Yeah, just 2 more die, I think.
Yeah, I had been adding, so I think I only actually need one more because I just leveled.
Oh, gotcha. Yep. It makes it a little bit easier on you since you have to cast it at the highest level. You don't have to worry about right clicking if you got it
Right.
changed. Yeah.
She has to cast it at the highest level?
Yeah, she doesn't.
Yeah.
She gets spell slots that go to that.
Oh, she's a warlock. Holy Christ, I
Yep.
forgot. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, but I can roll my save regardless.
Yeah, you're good. Lots of fails, lots of successes.
Link failed.
Sorry, Sling.
I can cheat in the chat.
You might need to.
I would
Can't
do
heal
it
yourself.
for our cleric in the hole, but I know he doesn't want me to.
Yeah, don't worry about me.
Your cleric in the hole. Your
The
soon-to-be cleric.
Future cleric. Yeah, he's a future cleric.
Gosh.
Level 1.
Fuck
Miss
that.
it, Nunu.
Fuck that.
That was a choice, man. That was a choice.
Survive.
All right, you did survive. Damage done.
So did they all. But that was a nice 38 damage. 38, 17. 38, 19 maybe.
This one gets a whistle and comes on back
Wait, a whistle? What the fuck?
He's a gym teacher now? What the hell's going on?
from the drow.
Oh.
And
He's got a body to retrieve.
he's staying there. Oh, fucking Nola.
Oh, for God's sake.
You are back up.
Did you roll a 20?
You can't die. Get your ass up.
That's fucking awesome.
I don't know how far down I am.
You are 40 foot.
Awesome. This is great.
Oiled.
Was that at the end of my turn or the start of my turn? What kind of?
That is right at the beginning.
You're the guy that jumps off a 4-story building and just breaks both his legs, and that's all you do. Shit.
So half movement to stand.
Yep.
25 left.
If you're 9th level, you can just run up the wall.
Yeah, don't.
Oh, wow.
They'll never get to do that.
That was inspiring, Rob.
Thank you. Thank you for... That's a callback. You did it.
Okay. I'm going to spend a key point to dash as a bonus action. So I have 150 feet of movement. And
To
so
dash as a bonus action.
I spend my key point. It's a thing I
So
can do
it's
with
have to move up, right?
So 25, yeah, you're right. So it's 125 feet. that I have to move from there.
And then
Climb up the thing.
well, yeah. Sorry, strength check.
Would athletics work?
Yes. Yeah, anytime you have. Sorry. Yeah, strength athletics. Yeah. And which side are you coming up?
That side.
30 to there?
30 to there?
Nope, I lied. 40 to there.
Okay. I probably would have preferred to come up over there, if that's all right.
Yeah, anywhere. You're fine.
Yeah. So that gives me 95 feet. I'm really mad about not dying.
Run right
Die
into my
another day.
fireball.
I can get there, and that should leave me. So I should be able to take an action there, I think.
Okay.
Or, yeah. Okay. Hang on. 75. No, I'm totally messing up because the thing messed me up. So I can get there, and that'll be my turn.
Sling, you
All right.
you see your once fallen comrade come around the corner to help.
Hey, nice seeing you. Now you're gonna get burnt. What the heck?
Do it.
Burn him, and then I'll bring him back with healing word.
Great.
You have a higher level slot you can spend it as.
Come on, man.
All right.
All right, everyone's south of you then. Which one's this?
This is gonna be fireball as well.
That's 20.
And it gets voila.
I'm resistant. Do it.
You can move it a square over and not.
Yeah, you could do it so you wouldn't get voila. Not
Over
that way.
there.
Jesus Christ. Trying to get Stacy
A
too.
little retribution. I was thinking of going with banishment.
Great.
I look over at voila and do banishment. No.
Wait, you're including yourself in this?
No, I'm gonna move down one.
Oh yeah,
I
okay.
don't need to get that guy next to us.
There you go. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I
So
didn't
everyone's south of
target
you
the
there.
All right, here we go. Fireball, and I'll do a third level.
Come on, plus 10 dex.
Nola
yeah.
saved.
With a 30.
So you're not gonna take any damage?
No damage. Yep. Evasion.
Nice. I love it.
I got a 20 on a death save and a 20 on a reflex save. My character really doesn't want to die.
You ought to fumble yourself to death here.
Yeah.
And as a bonus action, I will do my second win.
All right. 4 has a fresh target, so he's gonna claw. I think you.
I shouldn't have dodge on me.
No, you don't. You're good. It's at advantage. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Pack tactics.
Will you give me a D100, please, or a percentage die? Thank you. You notice to your left a chest appears.
What kind of goddamn undermount fuckery is this?
It's really a coffin.
It's a mimic, isn't it? It's a fucking mimic.
And then you drop.
Come
Good
to
mind
finish
marking yourself prone. And Liz.
Okay. Bonus action on Wild Shape.
Okay.
And for my action, I'm going to attempt a little frostbite action on this dude.
Okay. Just a save, right?
Yeah.
Fail. He dies.
Okay. And for now, that'll be it.
What spell was that?
That was frostbite.
All right. You could cast Healing Word if you wanted.
No, a bonus action D-shift.
Oh, gotcha. Never mind. Sorry, I missed it.
This one goes over and picks up his crossbow. This one attacks Sling. Couple of misses. This one goes for Stacy. One hit. You want to put that back on, Bola? And you can throw it back on. Stacy, you're up. Is a hit. It failed. Fallen prone, tripped. Nice. Max, well done. And a hit. Hit. Voila.
Well, I've never been good up close, so I'm going to disengage and back up.
And fireball? Oh no, you can't because you're.
Well, I can't do that too, so no.
Going after Sling. Gotcha.
Shield.
Okay.
Did I see an extra die go? It's probably a
That's
crit, but
cheating.
I'll
You
do
don't
it
know. You don't know.
I know. I did it anyway. Yes, yeah.
And that did end up critting you. You fall. You mark yourself prone, please.
Will do.
This one stays back. Nola. Oh. 2 fails.
Uh-oh. I got you.
Fucking finally, Jesus. Save Sling.
No, I gotta save you.
Oh! Sling, 2 fails.
Oh.
Ah! Pick one, motherfucker. Pick Sling.
No, we don't want to lose our laser monk.
Nola. This one mauls you.
Bitch.
You are dead.
Yay!
Ah.
Oh, wait a minute.
DM
I
decided
think I got it in.
Sorry. You
I
what?
think I got that in just before. Oh, it didn't work. I take it on. Oh.
You can't save me, motherfuckers.
No,
What you gonna do now?
this did not have another
Hold on.
target next to it. So here we go. Nola. Eight. Nola is dead. runs up to Stacy. And Liz.
Too bad this isn't 4th edition. Alright. I'm going to bonus action healing word.
I feel
On
like maybe nobody has
Sling.
ever said that before.
Right. Well, the reason I said that is I would rather the fireball go off first and then I healing word, but I can't. Yeah, I can't do that. This would have been a perfect situation for that.
Well, this is actually good because now Sling can afford to take the fireball.
That's true. That's true. He could.
Oh yeah, that would.
All right.
Yeah.
And then for my action, I will do frostbite. You know what? They're gonna come get me anyway, so I think instead of frostbite, I'm gonna move up a little, and I'm gonna have 2 attacks.
Okay. First hits and kills.
And then I'll go down here and go for this guy. Oh, motherfucker.
No, we're not doing that one.
Okay, so that's it.
These guys are waiting patiently. I'm pretty confident that their hounds can do the job. Claw. Hit.
Sling will shield, even though I'm prone.
You can. They're good. Is a miss.
Aw, yeah.
And a miss. Fumble, no effect. And oh, this one was prone, damn it. He'll get up after he attacks then.
Or just stay down. You know, it's cool.
Fuck that. Liz.
Miss it.
Did not do such a thing.
Why has he got advantage on me? Oh, pack tactics?
No, this particular monster has
a thing? Okay, gotcha.
Stacy. Hit. Hit. And hit.
Nice.
Do it.
Fireball, do it.
Light that shit up.
What do you think?
Yeah, everybody.
There you go.
Well, not everybody. I mean everybody but Stacy and me. You can...
Yeah.
By everybody, I mean not
everybody in the circle I meant.
I claw back from death and get burnt again.
I got you.
various successes and failures.
All right.
And the treasure chest that's within there explodes with that fireball.
The
Gold
pours
coins
out.
flies everywhere.
Nice. We get those later.
Stacy, hit. Stacy drops.
No.
Nice.
1 hit
Get
point.
back up.
Half orc.
Sling.
Sling will lay here and
Fail.
wait for his lizard friend.
Liz.
All right. Bonus action, 3rd level healing word. No. Yeah. Bonus action, 3rd level healing word. Oh, Jesus, mother of fuck. And then attack.
Hit.
God, I didn't kill fucking mother.
Miss.
Oh, God. All right, that was the worst turn ever in D&D ever. Except CJ.
Thank you.
Having seen a massive fireball go off and hearing some howls, this one back jumps across.
I feel like we just need to cut our losses and just get the fuck.
Hit.
No more shield?
Oh, it was on me. Yeah, I'll shield. Since I'm back up. Sorry about that.
Does your blade song go away when you go unconscious?
Let me double check. Because if you're incapacitated, just if
Yep.
you're incapacitated. So I guess if you're unconscious, you are. So let me pull that off, and
Okay.
that would remove 3 from my AC.
I'll just drop it on you again once you got it off. See if it hit.
Got it.
It does hit. And once again, you go down.
Feel like a yo-yo over here.
Liz first.
He just
Yeah,
went down.
It was. Yep. Second one misses. Does the same thing, runs backwards, and then leaps over the cavern there. A hit on Liz. And a miss. Stacy.
Are we gonna try to do something here, or are we gonna get the fuck out of here? I kind of look at Liz and voila.
I'm unable to answer you at this time. It could go either way. I mean,
we got fucking drow after this too.
if we can get rid of these 3, we can get out of here. But do you have more fireballs, Voila?
No, I don't have any more slots.
You're out? Okay.
I am out.
So just cantrips for you.
Well, I just got a potion of healing from the chat, from Urash54, cheater in the chat. So I'll take that. That might help a little. But I say we kill these other 2 black fuckers. That doesn't come out right.
The other 3.
No, 2. There's 2 that are black.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that are pretty low. Yep.
In the black, yeah.
In the black, thank you. I don't remember what. Oh yeah, healing potion.
I think
Or I would if
Stacy,
I
you
wasn't trying to reconnect.
have to do what is right for your character.
Oh, you drank a thing? Okay.
Trying to. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I feel like that just gave me 1 hit left. Because that's the full action doing a
Yeah.
potion, right? Okay.
I've. Yeah.
think-
Okay.
As much as I don't want to, I think we're gonna finish this turn and resume next week.
Okay.
We're losing. Duros just dropped now too. We're having. It looks like
I did.
internet issues today.
Okay. Go ahead. Voila.
Voila.
Okay. I will be Eldritch Blasting.
Okay.
I think I'm still on the table.
Oh no, your whole character thing is gone. Hit.
Nice. Yay.
Presumably that one's a miss.
That was a miss.
But I leveled, so I get another. Woohoo!
Oh, look at that.
Hot
shit.
damn.
It's a hit.
Nice. Yes.
Dead. You might make it out of here, guys. Stacy's hit. Liz is missed. This one runs up and sees that most of his buddies are gone. Takes his final step that way. And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
I'm gonna forget what I was gonna do here. I gotta write it down.
Oh, I wish you guys the best of luck.
I'm just going to disengage and run the fuck out of here.
No, I got this because I can. So let me.
Don't.
Yeah. Let me say it so that somebody else will remember it because I won't. But on my next turn, I can cure wounds on Sling, and then bonus action shift into shape, and I'll have many more hit points.
Yeah.
To take these thing on and get him up, and then Stacy can disengage, and then we should still be in good shape, and then I can fight for a little bit, and then we all have some potions and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We should be all right.
Yeah, you can't be poisoned, so you can get up front and take the drow shot.
I can be poisoned.
Run that.
I just am resistant to it. Yeah.
All right.
Because, nobody else wanted my help, and then they're all dead.
DJ, sorry you died. It was not planned.
I'm not sorry.
He wants a cleric.
But,
do you want me to make that character tonight or sometime during this week, or what works best for you?
Yeah, I'll leave the table open tonight if you have
right.
time, or if you want to do it later in the week, let me know. I can
All right.
put the table
Do you
up.
want me to go with 8 or 9 for level?
Level. Where are we at now?
After this fight, they will hit experience for 9.
You'll lose a level. Oh, that sucks. You were really close. You'll lose a level from where you're at, so you'll be 7.
All right, cool.
Yurash, you should probably make a character just in case.
Jesus.
Another cleric, please. Let's have 2 clerics. A cleric of war and a cleric.
Oh shit! This was so much fun. This was fucking fun as fuck. I have to say.
This,
Yeah, it was.
this was really awesome. Thanks, Joe.
I'm glad you're having a good time.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, guys. Have a good night, everybody,
And a good weekend.
and a good weekend.
And a Father's Day.
Happy-
Pickups
Oh, yeah.
tomorrow night, right?
It is, yeah.
Good deal. Thanks, Joe.
All right. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, everybody.
Good night.
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 Okay, there everybody goes. I hate ending in the middle of a battle, but we went 15 minutes over. The stream crashed. Now I gotta fucking edit videos. I hate that. But anyway, that's how it goes, everybody. So we are not starting soon. We already did all that. I'm gonna take that away. So that was a pretty fun session. I mean, most Friday games are pretty fun, but that was super fun. So next Saturday, not tomorrow, but next Saturday, the 22nd, we will be doing episode 1 of the basic D&D game. This Sunday, I'll be going over the Solo Adventures Toolbook with Walkin' Dude. He'll be here. We'll give away a copy or 2 of that for free. Monday, of course, is Mantra Creation Monday. Wednesday and tomorrow is 5e pickup games. That's how we do it. And then 5e pickup games is every other Saturday now. So this Saturday will be pickup games. The next Saturday will be the basic D&D. And then right back to Fridays. Current Bit Boss is my given opinion. 100 Bit Boss points. Hit points, whatever you want to call it. Let's see. Let me give you guys end of stream rewards. Let me turn off these lights. Actually, let me turn on the overhead lights. You guys can't see me anymore, but it is dark in here. So now I turned on the overhead lights. And let's give the end of stream rewards. Channel commands. End of stream. Boom. Also, guys, you can do all these commands that I posted in the chat here. You can come to my Discord. You can go to the Patreon page. We just had some changes on the Patreon. I found out part of my Patreon rewards was I was giving away a DM's Guild item equal to the amount you were pledging per month, and that is a big no-no. I just found out today, so I had to stop doing it because I don't want to get in trouble. But Patreon is there if you'd like to support that way. Also, you can cheer bits. Again, current Bit Boss is my given opinion. Because if you cheer bits, or if you subscribe, or if you donate, that all counts toward the Bit Boss. So you can sub and you can donate if that's your thing. We appreciate that. I say we, but it's just me. It's the what's it called? The Universal we or the Imperial we? I don't know. You can go to the DM's Guild, check out the items I have for sale over there. Counts are going to be higher now because the packages are broken up into individual items. So if you buy a package, it doesn't say one package sold. It says one of each of these in the thing is sold. So starting June 14th, the averages are just going to be much higher just by definition. So usually we had 19 items was an average day. Now it's probably going to be much higher than that because, like I said, it doesn't just count one package. It counts every item in the package once. So, like, for example, today was not a big day, but the count is going to be higher. So let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So 35 items were sold today, and it is past 9 o'clock, so that means the day is complete with 35 items. Very good. So for those of you that perhaps might be watching on YouTube later, or if you're watching now and you've purchased any items from me on the DM's Guild, the deal was never, for the past 3 years, you could never get discounts on packages. If you already owned an item or two and you bought the package, you still had to pay for the whole thing. Now you get credit for everything you own. So if you want to get a package that I have, but let's say there's 10 items in it and you already own 3 of them, well, you get those 3 items you get credit for. You don't have to pay the whole thing. So it's pretty cool the way they finally did that. We've been screaming at them for 3 years to do it. They finally did it. And I spent like the whole day. I spent like about 6 hours fixing that. So that is available for people right now. You guys can also follow me on Twitter and subscribe to the YouTube channel. So thanks for watching, everybody. Super fun game tonight. We'll see y'all back here hopefully next Friday. And if you're into it, come and play 5e pickups tomorrow. I'm going to go to my friend Graham's house tomorrow for board games. But I will be back here for the stream, so we will have 5e pickup games tomorrow. So come by and either play or participate in the chat. And, you know, maybe in that game we can save some lives. I don't know. CJ's dead. He wanted to die, though. He wanted to go get a different character, so there you go. He's not going to start over at level 1 like I do. He's going to start over at level 7. That's all right. All right, everybody. Thanks again. We'll see you back here the next time. And until such time, good gaming, everyone.